Right before hide. All right. So we're back with another Jet cover story review. This is the second issue of Jet. Came out in 1951, November 8th, day for my birthday. Of course, I wasn't born in 1951. I was born in 1986. And I remember November 9th, 1986. But just saying. Anyway, the cover story is not where people make love. Cause what happens to boxing's has-beens? It's this lady, Catherine Dunham. And it says, I think it's gonna say, will she win Ali Khan from Rita? But the cover story is how Negro beauties charm Europe's men. Now, I want to say this. I get it that back in the day, these were considered like if you had any drop of black, you were considered Negro. But from because I've read this story before, it seems like they're like biracial women, or not a monoracial black woman, but that's neither here nor there. Um, but let's just read the story. How Negro beauties charm Europe's men. All right, so this is Catherine Denham. She was a well-known dancer. Um, and she was linked to the breakup of Ali Khan, him right here, and Rita Hayworth, her right here. She was a famous actress back in the day. So let's get into it. It says, no place on earth are Negro beauties more eulogized or highly praised and exalted than among Europe's men. That's interesting. You would think that they would be highly praised and eulogized by their own men, but guess not. It's in Europe. Openly courted and chased by counts and dukes, admired and idolized by men in the street, more and more good looking, not good looking, U.S. Negro women have gone to the continent in recent years to captivate cosmopolitan Europeans. What does it mean by good looking? What do they mean by that? Are they just insinuating like the famous ones? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, strolling down the Champs Elysees in Paris or the Via Veneto in Rome, colored charmers have attracted eyes, won hearts, and become the biggest romantic news in Europe since Josephine Baker started the Vogue of the Black Venus back in the 20s. Ooh, perhaps the most exciting Negro woman to Europeans since La Baker introduced her naughty banana dance in 1925 has been Biscuit Brown Catherine Dunham. If you biscuit brown, you basically white. Um, because biscuits ain't brown. Biscuits ain't brown. Um, a one-time Chicago anthropologist, packing concert halls with bravo shouting Europeans who raved about her exotic dances as well as her alluring glamour. She became involved in one of the most publicized romances of the decade. It was the ex WPA dancer who was linked romantically with Ali Khan. I wonder if she really was one of the world's richest men after the Indian mogul and his movie actress wife, Rita Hayworth, separated. We're going to get into this. We're going to find out why do people think that and was she really? Rita Hayworth separated. From what I did read, Ali Khan was a serial cheater and he was also like verbally abusive and stuff. So we'll see. Rita Hayworth separated. Dunham married to costume designer John Pratt of Chicago. Um, so she John Pratt was a white Canadian man. So she was, already swirling, but swirling because anyway. Um, John Pratt, she denied it all, but the rumors persisted. Whether the Ali Khan romance was true or not, the fact is that Dunham did display a Midwestian brand of allure that stamped her as an enchantress with all European men who met her. Okay, so this top thing said men are free with marriage proposals. Dunham's care Dunham's dancers too left their mark on the capital of the continent Wherever they went on the boulevards of Paris, they found would be Lotharios anxious to court their favor. That is it's kind of disturbing to me. Like, why are these men just so desperate? Like, actually, honestly, it kind of gives 90 Day Fiance like it gives desperation. But anywho, one of them, live sensuous Eartha Kitt, dropped out of the troupe to go out on her own as a singer and dancer, and she left a trail of broken hearts behind her on her tour of the continent. Wooed ardently by many handsome, wealthy Europeans, get their money. She has been linked romantically to movie actor Orson Welles, another former husband of Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth said, and I'm getting this money. I'm leaving trails too, and I'm getting to that big. Neither deny the romance, and the 23-year-old former Carolina farm girl tells with relish of the time when she played opposite Wells in a kissing scene in Faust. He once bit me hard one night when he became jealous of a man in a front row who had a gleam in his eye. Abusive. Let's see, Eartha Kitt and Orson Welles. Let's see. What y'all was looking like. What y'all was looking like. Eartha Kitt. Orson Welles, he wrote that. We gotta add a split in there. Orson Welles. All right, let's get into it. Let's hurry up. Um, whatever. Him? Girl, him? Not him. Girl, not him. This man? Baby, they was just marrying anybody back then, wasn't it? Okay, anyway, he looked like okay. Anyway, um, Europe's men in their fervent worship of Negro beauty are not the kiss and tell species. Rather, they are the free and easy with marriage proposals, as colored lovelies have discovered. Many do not hesitate to ask a lady's hand after a first meeting. I don't like that. Few Negro belles have succumbed to these quickie proposals. Savette Dorothea Towles of Los Angeles, the only Negro girl working as a model for top Paris fashion designers, has been deluged with offers of this kind, but intends to stick to her modeling career. And next month, she will go to South America to model in an exhibit of French fashions. Can I pause this? Let me pause this real quick if I can. Can't pause. Damn. Okay. Anyway, let me get back to this. Let me just do this. Um, and one comely American beauty who did stay in Europe after accepting a marriage proposal is noted concert singer Anne Brown, formerly of Porgy and Bess. She is now Mrs. Thor Schleider Schlupp, or whatever, of Oslo, Norway. Her husband is a top Norwegian ski jumper. Y'all, Anne Brown, pretty much white. 'Cause I went and saw her. Son of one of the nation's Supreme Court judges. They have a new daughter, Var, also living with them in Norway, is the singer's daughter by her first marriage. Another former New Yorker now married to a European is Inez Kavanaugh, married to a Danish jazz expert, Timmy Rosenkrantz, and they have run a Paris nightclub, Chez Inez, for almost 2 years. Now, her picture I saw of her old, she looked black. A Negro actress who has well, monoracial black. A Negro actress who has won much acclaim for her beauty as well as talent is Hilda Sims, who played the lead role in the Broadway hit drama Anna Lucasta, married a white actor, Richard N. Garola, and went to live in London. And actually, Europe's men have admired and sought out exotic Negro beauties for centuries before LeBaker. Yeah, they have. 'Cause that's called stealing black people slavery. Before the baker left her mark, back in the days of the Louis line of French kings, one observer declared that Negro girls with their amber skin and haughty profiles were always surrounded by the men of Paris. A Negro girl in the smart circles of Comtesse du Barry created quite a stir. She was called Isabeau, whatever. And one friend of Du Barry wrote, "If the men are so carried away with these inky skins, we white women have nothing to do but dye ours." That's interesting. That is interesting. But perhaps all the Negro beauties to excite the French, none left her mark, as has Josephine Baker, who in her prime in the 20s excited men in every nation. Perfume, soaps, and bathing suits were named for her, and one report has it that she received some 1,192 marriage proposals in 1 year. Today, nearing the age of 50, she is still the toast of Paris. All right, so um, they was telling the girls, if you look good, go to Europe and get you a man. But I think maybe you had to be kind of famous or whatever. And also I think you had to look kind of kind of white. At least half white. Um but I guess relating this to modern day, um I, I'm here like maybe women should start being passport black women should start being passport sisters. Maybe you should go out the country and find you a man to marry. Just like the men are doing. You know what I'm saying? Go out the country, find you somebody to marry. Uh maybe in Europe, preferably. Get you something yeah, I maybe back in the day Europeans had money, but I heard that y'all ain't really got it going on because y'all got like all that like that free healthcare and stuff, and it's I don't y'all make it. I don't know. They might, and I guess I'm going back to that show that I watched where it's like all the Europeans. What was this show? White Lotus, and they got like all these manners and stuff, but they really ain't got no money. Well, who knows? Who knows, girl? But go be a passport. Go be a passport sister. Go see what you can see in another country. If you ain't finding what you want here, go charm somebody in another country. Come back though. Come back and let us know how it's going. All right, I got lasagna. I know I'm cooking this late at night, but anyway, that's what happened. Damn, I ran through that real quick. That's fine, y'all. People got short attention span, so we're done here. We're done. Okay, now clip chip monkey thing. All right, dang, I could have just kept it there. Anyway, we're out of here, y'all.